2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement these two will generate. Second shot here on the first. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
She's in a share of second place. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. At the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the play, shall we? And he's down there.
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length, 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Not bad. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Beautiful shot. And at the end of that hole, she's now broken the tie. Now our clear leader. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker, might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Rich, one of the newer tournaments out on tour, the Rocket Mortgage Classic, but it's played at an old world venue, the Detroit Golf Club. I love these old courses, the old world architecture that you get. It's really a bit of a throwback event, isn't it?
It is. I love the fact that, you know, these players have to kind of change their game up a little bit. It's not just the bomb and gouge as we see normally on tour, although in saying that, we've had some winners over the years that have done pretty well with hitting it a very long way. But, you know, in their defense, they also hit it straight as well. But I look at this golf course and think this is not straightforward. This is not cookie cutter. You have to kind of use your imagination off the tee boxes, especially with the second shots with the undulations in these greens. So you have to kind of think outside the box just a little bit when you come to this golf course, because it's not what you see day in and day out on the PGA Tour.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere and you're going to struggle to make your three.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Oh, that's a sweet looking swing, that one. Good shot there. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Just didn't drop. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That's tracking. That gets the job done. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Now, 2 shots up after that one. The par 4 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
From about 130 yards here, currently leading by 2. Fairways and greens, easy game, isn't it?
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take her to 5 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage. And with that, she'll move to 7 under par. Incredible. And that puts her in 1st place. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take her to 8 under. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Oh, almost went in. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole. This has a real chance.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
The back 9 at Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity to start off this back 9 with a birdie.
Going with the pitching wedge here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
This looks good. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today. This is on a great line.
You just keep building a bigger advantage. Well played. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Well struck. And he's down there. You got a read?
An 18-footer for her, guys. This really looks good.
Super shot, that. Currently 12 under for the round. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4. Nicely done.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. And that will drop in for a birdie. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Opting for the 5-wood. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Trying to get to 15 under now with this opportunity. Oh, I like the look of this. That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Reach the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross, where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And the putt drops now a sweet 16 under, heading down the stretch.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
Xander Schauffele setting up his next shot. It's time to check on the leaderboard. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish. Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Putting for birdie. Get in the hole. Oh, what a lovely putt to make.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Luke, that one was humongous.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
She's got to be careful this doesn't run away from her here. It's downhill.
Looking great now.
Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. And she's our leader. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Remember, there's 2 important parts of a putt, line and length. Too much length on that one. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in and win the tournament. That was a gallant attempt. All right, not the end of the world, but this is a putt they want to make if they're to close it out.
Looking really good.
And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
And a great win on an old-style golf course by this player. Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
Sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich B and the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.